The Little Mermaid on the NES is another Disney licensed game developed by Capcom. Liberties are taken with the source material, as you play as Ariel trying to stop Ursula, who has cast a spell over the sea. Ariel can attack enemies by trapping them in bubbles, and then using those bubbles as projectile weapons. Otherwise, it's a fairly standard Capcom NES game. My challenge will be to simply complete the game as quick as I can with no deaths. Sit back and enjoy the run. Alright kids, it's time to gather around for story time. This is the story of The Little Mermaid. TM, press start button. Here we go. Once upon a time, in the Sea of Coral, Ariel arrived and swam to the bottom of the ocean to get a conch shell so that she may open this chest and grab a power-up. To which she exclaimed, "This is the only power-up I'll ever need in the whole game." And thus she swam upwards at straight angles, for she knew that swimming at an angle would slow her down. And over she swam, grabbing a conch shell and avoiding the line of starfish. And off she swam, to which she would encounter the boss of the level. Oh, and then she would make a mistake and accidentally shoot her fish in the wrong direction. But fret not, for she still completed the boss in a timely manner. And so she would continue on to the next. She would catch a glimpse of flounder, and off she would go, into a sunken ship, where she would again swim to the bottom, swipe her tail on the sand, revealing a conch shell, where she would use it to ram fish and racist fish in their clan robes. And up she swam, avoiding balls and other fish. And then she swam again, avoiding more fish. And down she swam, avoiding more stuff, until she reached the bottom of the sand, where she would again use the sand and wreck more racist fish. To which she would arrive at a boss. "Oh no," she exclaimed, "this boss sucks. You must use the crabs to defeat the boss," she knew. However, she knew that you can only bubble the crabs when they walk for some reason. So she had to wait for the crabs to make themselves vulnerable. And no, okay, and then the boss was won. And so her adventure continues. Alright, she caught a glimpse of Sebastian, who would inform her in the cutscene that Ursula has frozen the sea and covered the land in ice, and that the ground would be slippery when stepped on. To which Ariel responded, "So what, I'm swimming. Why does that affect me at all?" To which Sebastian had no reply. And so she would continue her adventure all through the water, avoiding traps, annihilating enemies with conch shells, going right straight through the fish and through the sea once again, where she would again encounter another foe, the walrus, sitting on land, who would slide enemies in her direction and give her bad RNG. But she knew she must throw the conch shells at the walrus as he gives them to her. To which she would exclaim, "What a stupid boss this is." Damn, she said, as she missed with a conch shell. And so the walrus was again defeated. And just like that, she was on to the next stage. And so she continues to the undersea volcano, making zero logical sense. And here she goes, where she would encounter the most irritating enemy she would face yet, the shrimp, who attack by homing in on Ariel as soon as they enter the screen, at such a speed that it would be impossible for her to dodge if she didn't know they were coming. Damn, she said. The only way for her to dodge these shrimp is to know where they were coming ahead of time, so that she may choose a different path. And thus she encountered the boss of this area, a fish with a stick. Damn, she said. Where a fish would shoot fish from a cannon, and so the fish was defeated, so that she may move on to the next area. You get a freaking high score, hell yeah. And so on she went to Ursula's castle, where she would be faced with the greatest mechanic in games, random doors, where she would fly across and then go through a door, and again, and again, and again, until she for some reason ended up in this area, which is where she wanted to go. And then swam across this. And along she went. Dodging more enemies. And then grabbed this fellow, oops, I forgot to hold the B button, so that she may grab him. And past, she swam the unfortunate souls to Ursula. She found the queen at last. But fret she did not, for she knew that this boss was easy as hell. Crap. But bad luck did she have. Oy. Wow, that RNG, she exclaimed. For she knew she only had one hit left. And then struggled, did she? Oh. There. Damn that boss, she said. But that was Queen Ursula, she said. What a short game. But yet, there was more. For she would have to face Ursula again, but this time slightly bigger, for no reason. And so she would bubble the fish and attack Ursula in her big, fat face. Damn, it's the fish, she said. Her exasperated sigh. And thus, the game was won. To which Ariel said, "Suck it, bitch." I mean, shit. Ariel defeated Ursula and released her friends from the spell, but there was no way for her to become human again. Ariel spent every day looking up at the land with tears in her eyes. King Triton saw that his daughter was in love and cast a spell on her to make her human. Once again, Ariel returned to the land and went to see Eric, He was very happy when he saw her, and he swept her into his arms, if you know what I mean. They got married and lived happily ever after. The end. Well, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed The Little Mermaid Press Start button. And, well, that was the game. Had some bad luck at parts and some slow parts, but hey, we got it. What can you say? It's The Little Mermaid. But yeah, that's it. Thanks everybody for watching this. For whatever reason you're watching this, hey. So, until next time.